So this is one of the breeding that I'm gonna do right here. This right here will be first cousins right here. But this will be more brood stock when it's time. But like I say, this will be more brood stock. This will be first cousin. I'm gonna breed him back to his other sister and his mama when it's time. So like I say, and I wasn't gonna brood stock again, but I just thought about it, how I put things together. It's really gonna make it a great thing for my future of my program with this dog right here, because it's gonna be 3 different blends. Hey, hey, hey. It's gonna be 3 blends that they did together. The first blend would be they did Maria Hudson bred back to Sinclair's. I'm sorry, not Maria Hudson, but Hudson Maria. I don't know why I want to say that. Hudson Maria bred to Mr. November, which they were, I think they was like first cousins when you go back into the pedigree. And then they did a Hudson Maria back to Mr. November, Sinclair's Mr. November's daddy. But so with him, he got Sinclair's Goya Bean, and he got Wilkins, Alex the Great. So Wilkins, Alex the Great came off a brother and sister, and Goya Bean was a brother and sister. So it was like aunt and nephew breeding together. So, and then it's another breeding, which you got the off of the Mr. November bred to his sister, Little Mate's sister, bred to his sister, which came out with Goya Bean. So it's 3 blends that different. So the first blend would be that with this right here is the Hudson Maria and Mr. November, and the Mr. November bred to his brother and sister got Goya Bean, and then the what is this? The Mr. November bred to Gizmo, which would be on the top side, which would be his daddy, is off a brother and sister off the Sinclair's Mr. November and Gizmo. So it'll be these 3 blends bred together that I'm gonna put together. So that'll be great brood stock, some more. And the only reason I'm doing that, because just in case anything happens to any of these dogs right here, if they get Provo or anything, that breeding will be so prevalent. I have everything I don't worked on, you know what I'm saying, or they don't worked on right back again. So like I said, it's gonna be brood, and I wasn't gonna brood again, and what I was gonna do is breed his son back to that. But I said, nah, I just do him because he's putting out the fire that I like. He really is. He's putting out the fire. He's a little bit bigger than his daddy, just a little bit, and he probably weighed about a good chain weight, probably about a good 28, maybe 30 pounds. His daddy was soaking wet, 25. But I breed her back to that, to his second cousin. And they mama would be his great aunt right there. And I got her, so I'm gonna breed all 3 of them when it's time. Probably like 2 more years from now. So like I said, I'm just planning, man, and trying to get everything together. And like I said, I know this Lonzo Greenwood Eli Bolio is heavy. It's heavy inbred stuff, but I got some stuff I can out it to. And that's the importance of my stuff, my old stuff. So, and like I say, these dogs right here, this one and that one, they got the same daddy. Different mama, so they had brother on the top side. I mean, she's a good bulldog. Look how she's structured, man. And you know, and like I said in my previous what I had, see some of them dogs, see how they act. She got a high prey drive, but the dog is acting good, you know. And see, you don't gotta have everything that's wanting to hit everything, man. You gotta know when that turning on off and switch. You gotta know what it is, you know. So you gotta know what it is. Definitely know what it is. Definitely. So little mate brother right here, little mate brother right there, over there. Like I said, man, it's gonna be some good stuff to go back to. Like I say, I gotta make time for all this. That's why I'm trying to switch up my job and do some other stuff so I can make some time. Quiet, hey, quiet. Gotta make time. So, but yeah, man, I like her. I'm waiting on to breed her. Probably next 2 years she'll be, I think there'll be 2. They just turned 2 in November, Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna wait 2 more years. She'll be 4. She'll be ready, man. I'm just taking my time. Man. I was gonna breed her back to this, but I may take her back to one of his puppies, depending on how it go. Or I might take her back to something else, you know. So it's gonna be good, man. Or I might take him back to the brother and sister breeding I did to the other dog. So you know, it's gonna be some good stuff. But like I say, I'm slowly doing it, and I got to give a big shout out to my homeboy, man, Rich Sinclair Jr. Rich Sinclair Jr. started a lot of these dogs. He made a lot of these dogs, and I got to give a big shout out to him, cause rest in peace to him, man. You know, it hurt me whenever he got killed. I got to give a shout out to him. He always gonna be in my heart. He always gonna be in my mind, my spirit. But we gonna keep the train running with these good dogs, these Sinclair dogs, and give a shout out to the other guy, that started the other line, Slim Jim. Slim Jim was definitely a good line too. Slim Jim his mama is a pure Slim Jim dog. They come off a brother and sister. So, yep, come off a brother and sister. So now he figured out she a female. At first he acting like he wanting her, you know, act like he wanting, but he knows she a female. But she ain't even had her first heat yet. So like I say, she been in the cage, man. He already knows she a female, but that's gonna be some good dogs, man. These definitely good dogs. All together. Great dogs. But all of it is all about timing and planning, man. All of it timing and planning. Like this dog right here, I thought maybe he was gonna be a little bigger. His brother a little stockier than him, but he just gonna be lean. He's one of the smartest one. He showed some good stuff early. He showed some good stuff early. Quit! Hey! Quit! Cause he showed some good stuff early, some good signs early. All them dogs, they about to be a year, I think, next week. Matter of fact, next week. December the 13th, I think. 13th or 12th. Yeah, man, but he's showing signs early. Yeah, he a little slow right now, but it's all good. But like I said, I just gave y'all an update on what I'm going to be doing the next 2 years. I got to get some things in line. You know, when you have them outside and, you know, you just got to stay on top of them, you know. Plus, with the weather been kind of shaky, man, I got to get out here and do some things, get some things in perspective and go from there. But like I'm just showing y'all, all my dogs does not have a high prey drive for everything. Even though it's in her, she might have one later on. You know, but right now she's cool. I let them mature when it's time. But y'all have a good day. I just wanted to share that with y'all as far as what I got going on. And I had my other litter. I just took one of my other females back. She done got nursed them. She did good with 9. So I'm going to be promoting them just as well, trying to put them in some good hands, good reasonable price. And we're going to go from there, man. But all-wheel kennels of the Carolinas, man, we're only going to try to get better. That's the only thing we're going to do. But y'all have a good day. We love these bulldogs out here. Love them.